Here we go. We got the Spanish Showdown. Lasa versus Stizzy. And you know what? I'm going to have to go back and review, but I'm actually pretty sure that Stizzy's undefeated on my channel. If he has lost, it's only been one series, and he's played 3 or 4 at this point. So Stizzy has found quite a bit of success and has been very impressive. Lasa, on the other hand, I think has a little bit less experience. Is a little bit newer, not by much, but a little bit newer to ones. But he's found a lot of success as well. I've seen him get both a win and a loss on the stream. And I think he's only played twice here. Maybe 3 times. I'm not totally sure. Like I said, I have to go back and look. But both very mechanically capable players. And I think this is going to be a heavyweight battle, if you will. I think we'll probably see a lot of back and forth offense, quite a bit of scoring. Both of these players are not afraid of taking some high-risk plays. And understandably so, when you can find some success with it. Control by Lasa, finds the top corner to the backside. Lasa's put in a 4th. And right now, Lasa's definitely got the advantage on the kickoff game. He's going to have to make some adjustments here. Almost immediately, that's exactly what he does. But I don't think the attack was effective enough. Lasa, with a quick counter attack, is going to put in his 5th. Lots of time left here in game 1. Main thing, if you're Stizzy, is not to, not to focus on the downside, not to focus on the deficit. With 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, 4 goals will be easy peasy for a player caliber of Stizzy. Huge pinch from Lasa. Actually pretty close to being on target as well. Stizzy with control, misses the flick. Gonna retain possession. Misses his very slight touch there as well. Potentially hoping for a demo, not gonna find it. Lasa with a full tank of boost defense. He's up early. Lasa, a power shot to the top corner. I think that's a FF. Stizzy just gonna go next. Just gonna go next. Doesn't like how game 1 started. It's gonna be 6-1 in favor of Lasa. Hey, you know what? I get it. Sometimes you just get started on the wrong foot. Need a reset. That's what Stizzy's hoping for here in game number 2. Already off to a better start. Gonna have the first possession. Plenty of boost to work with. Knows he's not gonna be able to get that on target. Just an awkward angle to work with. So instead he backs off, and what a wise decision it was. Still barely able to make the save there. Lasa putting a ton of power and pace on these shots. It's making life difficult for Stizzy. With that being said, Stizzy strikes first in game 2. That's a great save from Lasa, but Stizzy played it very intelligently. Prioritized, straight away from kickoff, prioritized keeping Lasa stuck in a tough position. Eventually took away all the boosts that Lasa could potentially get his hands on. Found an opening. Stizzy, the low and slow 50-50 underneath. Allows him to put in his third. I see here Tomocash has got the he's got the record here for us. Stizzy is 3-0 on the stream. He 3-1 Raziers and Acro, and then 3-0 Growly. So Stizzy's definitely on a run, at least here on our channel. And while Lasa got off to a great start in the series, Stizzy seems to be responding quickly here in game 2. Now it's the exact same thing that I said in the prior game, but obviously the roles have been reversed. With 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, this lead is definitely something that Lasa can come back from. Just got to make sure to not tilt, stay focused on the task at hand, and just take it one goal at a time. Good contact on the musty flick. It's also allowed Lasa to hold on to a fair amount of boost. Good shot from Stizzy. Not enough to get past Lasa, who baits a challenge in from Stizzy. May be able to get this on target. Gonna have to control it. Oh, taps it over the top of Stizzy. It's a very easy shot to mess up. Lots of things going on there. Lots of just finesse touches, you know, slight movements and adjustments. But Lasa nailed it. It's back within 2. Seen a patient game from Lasa. There's an opportunity to take a shot, and you see once again Lasa has skipped that opportunity. He knew it was too risky. Instead wanted to focus on possession, and it pays off eventually. Wears Stizzy down and finds an opening. Good trip up there from Stizzy. Will take a boost and possession. A bit of an awkward spot to try to pick up the ball. And I don't think he's going to make it back in time. Lasa has tied it up 4-4. Power that Lasa is able to generate on some of these shots has been causing some serious problems for Stizzy defensively. Should be able to get back in time for this one.
Poggy.
Favorable bounce, and Lasa should be able to knock this home. He does. 5-4. After Stizzy got off to such a hot start in game number 2, Lasa has chipped away and finally taken the lead. He's got another opportunity here as he earns himself a possession straight away from kickoff. Another power shot, just testing Stizzy. He's going to secure that corner boost as well. Oh, that's tough. Lasa got the full boost. Stizzy does well to maintain an attack. What a recovery from Lasa. He landed on the crossbar. Typically, when you land on the crossbar, you start wobbling, hanging off. Let me be quiet for a moment. Stizzy has an opportunity here. He's got to tie this up at 0 seconds. Had to reset. And Lasa blocks it. That will conclude game number 2. Lasa up 2-0 in the series. Rolo, thank you for the tier 1 sub. 16 months, man. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. It's game 3. And Stizzy's back is against the wall. We had pretty much the 2 worst ways that you can lose. Pure domination from Lasa in game 1, a forced forfeit very early in the game. And then in game 2, Stizzy builds a huge lead. And Lasa ends up, as I said, chipping his way back until eventually taking the lead in the final minute of the game. 2 very frustrating losses from Stizzy. Gonna have to show some mental tenacity here if he wants to reverse sweep. Another missed flick from Stizzy. Definitely not on his A game mechanically today. We've seen Stizzy in the past show us much more consistency, much more prowess, creativity as well. Lasa, once again, a powerful shot from deep. Stizzy hustles back to make the save. Lasa follows it up with another shot. Stizzy does well to keep that out. Now he's on the attack. Maybe an air dribble bump. Executed to perfection. Stizzy ties it up. Flicks aren't working. Gonna try something else in the bag of tricks. An awkward kickoff encounter results in another freebie for Lasa. Stizzy with lots of space to work with. He's going to go cross field, switch things up. I like that approach. Keep things grounded, under control. More along the lines of what Lasa has been deploying as a strategy here throughout the series. Still finding minimal success. Locked at a 3-1 score line. Lasa with another flick. Caught on the goal line. Oh, that's a very poor touch from Stizzy. Lasa gonna drop a great pass. Stizzy unable to make the catch on the goal line, and it seems as though Game 3 is slipping away. The chances of a reverse sweep seem very slim. It's a nice outplay from Stizzy. Still got loads of time. And it's similar to what I said earlier. I think the big challenge here will be avoiding tilting. Continuing to remain calm so you can play your best game. It's one of the big challenges in 1v1, especially as your opponent builds a lead. Stizzy has found something here. He's back within 2. He's got plenty of time. Great play from Lasa. He builds a wall on the goal line. Just barely able to keep the low 50 out. Got a double opportunity. But he's one step ahead. Waits on the clear from Stizzy. Once again, a powerful shot from deep. May have caught Stizzy out of position. Oh, that's frustrating. Stizzy created an opportunity and had this game within reach. But with that shot right there pinging off the post and away, resulting in a freebie for Lasa. He's back to a 3-goal deficit. And he's got less than a minute to mount this comeback. He's got to get to work immediately. Lasa just going to run the clock out. And I think that's a GG's. Lasa with a 3-0 sweep. And while this is not the salt mine event, we do have a bit of salt for your enjoyment. Lasa says, when is the show match? I guess this didn't count. The earnings check. Oh, no.